So the first time my wife and I bought a big, beautiful home, the furnace went out our very first year, right at Christmas. What do you do? So we had family coming, and it was literally right before Christmas, and this big home was colder than all get out in the middle of winter where we bought it. I didn't know what to do, but we had bought a home warranty policy, so I called up the home warranty company. They sent somebody out. I had to pay a trip charge. I don't remember the price, but today it's about $75. They contacted their preferred vendor. They came out and fixed the furnace, and we had a happy Christmas. I didn't even think about the seller having messed with us on that detail. But I sold my Camaro, my favorite car of my life. It was this beautiful, deep blue 1969 Camaro. I adored it. But I decided to sell it, and a lady came and she literally lowballed it and prayed. And I was 19 years old, and when she started praying that I would accept the offer, because of the way I was raised, I let her have it. To me, it was a total gift. Years later, I saw her, and I got excited, and I really wanted my Camaro back because I loved it so much. I asked her how did she love it, and she said it needed a valve job. She said it as if I had full knowledge that it needed a valve job. As far as I was concerned, that car was perfect. Now, I think this happens all the time between buyer and seller. But how do you mitigate this problem? It's a home warranty. So the critical thing is when something goes wrong with your home and there's a home warranty in place, make sure you call the home warranty company. Do not call the vendor directly. Call the vendor, you're out of luck. They're not going to cover that repair. They have contracted with vendors, I'm sure at preferred rates, and they will send out a vendor to take care of covered items on the property. The home warranty can really be peace of mind if you're at all stretched in your purchase. And for covered items, you can then have peace of mind that you're going to get some assistance if something goes wrong. That can be really nice. The home warranty provides some peace of mind between buyer and seller. There's less potential for litigation. There's less potential for an unexpected bill for the buyer. And there's peace of mind. So I recommend it. Usually it does not cause a problem in negotiating this into the deal. What's currently happening for me is I'm having the buyer and seller each pay 50-50. That makes it a great deal for the buyer, and it rings as something fair. If the market slows down more, we can ask the seller to pay for it. The buyer can pay for it, but I really like to have some money from the seller to pay for this. One thing to keep in mind is optional coverage. I had a buyer who had a huge built-in refrigerator. It was very expensive. We had put an optional coverage on this refrigerator, and it went out. And they put in 3 motors. I think the price was several $1,000s. So it was a great deal for them. They wrote me a thank you card for getting that for them. So when placing your offer, you're going to find me discussing the home warranty with you and the suggested options. I prefer that you have the right to select the company and the options, and that we cover this 50-50 paid by buyer and seller. But the actual details of that will be dependent upon the market speed at the time. Next time, we're going to talk about how to avoid getting stuck with a lousy loan officer who's going to make a nightmare of your transaction. How to also get a great loan.
Today I have a special guest in studio. He is a hotshot superstar RE/MAX agent from the Bay Area. His name is JohnnyB. I think you've been on the show before. That's right. I've had you on.
I think this is third time.
Third time. Well, today I wanted him to be on because he is a freshly, newly published author.